What up, boxing fans, boxing gang? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's True Grit Boxing News signing in with another video, man. As I always say, support the grind, support the channel, man. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn your notification bell to all so that every time I drop, you'll be the first to know, man. Hey, here at True Grit Boxing News, what the slogan is, we are not boxer fans. We are boxing fans. Hey, so breaking news in the world of boxing. Ryan Garcia's B samples were opened on May 22nd, and just one day after they proposed to us, it might take a few days for us to get the actual results back on his B sample PED testing. We have the results. As Dan Raphael was the first I've seen to report on this. So shout out to Dan Raphael of ESPN, who let it be known that he has the lab results. And it shows Ryan Garcia's B samples also come back positive for the PED, performance enhancing drug, ostarine, just as it did in his A samples that were taken April 19th, the day before the fight, and April the 20th, the night of the fight. Wow, guys. So, I mean, it's not even really any shocker to me because I've been reporting on this. I've been making videos about this. And, the first test came back dirty. That boy dropped dirty piss, hotter than a firecracker. So, we already knew that the B sample was also going to be hot as a firecracker, dirty as the dirtiest of dirty. You feel me? So, I mean, it just is what it is. Ryan Garcia is a drug cheat. It is now 100% official for all of those people that kept saying, oh, well, we need to wait and see what the B sample going to say. We need to wait and see. Well, now the cat is completely out of the bag. It's completely out of the bag. And Ryan Garcia is officially a drug cheat. And even he's incriminating his own self. He's incriminating himself with his tweets, with his antics, with him tweeting on his Twitter that he'll swallow all steroids. And just saying just crazy things. I mean, Ryan Garcia has been on just a rant fest even before and the lead up to the Devin Haney fight. And boom. So now I just want to see where all these people were, that were trying to stand behind Ryan Garcia, trying to stand next to him, talking all of this 1/1000th of a tenth in his system, all of this crap, right? That means absolutely nothing. If you test positive for a performance enhancing drug, you test positive for a performance enhancing drug. We know you can cycle on these drugs, cycle off these drugs. Just because you got a billionth of a tenth or whatever, which they said was 60 times the limit, right? Was 60 times the legal limit. That means you are a drug cheat. Okay, you already gained all of the strength and everything you needed from that PED while using it for however long of time that he was taking it for, right? So it is 100% official. Ryan Garcia is a steroid using, drug cheating boxer, So I don't hear y'all, man. Where y'all at? I don't hear y'all, man. I mean, if you are, please jump in the comments. Let's talk about it because where y'all at? I've been on a lot of channels ever since this news first broke. Way back in the beginning of the month of May when the A sample came back positive, and you just had a bunch of people, boatloads of people standing with Ryan, notable boxers, Gervonta Tank Davis, and plenty other boxers and fans and just other boxing channels that were just standing behind a drug cheating fighter. It just makes absolutely no sense to me, guys. So, as we know, or as you should know, there was another fighter who tested positive for this same PED. His name was Amir Khan. He tested positive and he received a 2-year suspension, guys, for doing so back when he tested positive, and he had less in his system than what Ryan Garcia had in his. So what do you guys think the punishment should be for Ryan Garcia? What should it be? Should he be banned from the sport of boxing altogether? Should he have a length period of a time of a suspension? What do you think it should be? Me personally, with all the antics and everything that he's been saying, and then on top of that, not being remorseful, talking about how he'll swallow all steroids and all this and that type of stuff. Yeah, Ryan Garcia needs to be out of the sport, in my opinion. He needs to be out of the sport. Now, if you're gonna give him a suspension, I would say it needs to be nothing under a year and a half. Nothing under a year and a half. He needs to be away from the sport at least a year and a half, or garner him the same punishment that you handed down to Amir Khan or more. Give him 3-year suspension, however long, but he definitely needs to be suspended. He needs to pay hefty fines, and I do believe Devin the Dream Haney is going to sue Ryan Garcia for any type of damages and anything that he could possibly sue him for, which he most definitely should do, and then also, since now this news is breaking and it's fresh and it is official now, that loss on Devin the Dream Haney's record needs to be overturned. It definitely needs to be overturned, whether they're going to make it a no contest or are they going to disqualify Ryan Garcia. Now, if they end up disqualifying Ryan Garcia because he tested positive the day before and the night of, if he ends up being disqualified, then it would give Devin the Dream Haney a W. It would give him the win via disqualification and give Ryan Garcia the loss via DQ. So whichever way that needs to take place, whether they're going to rule it a no contest, or if they're going to rule it a DQ, either way is suitable and definitely needs to be done in this case, when Devin the Dream Haney was blatantly cheated during this fight. And as I spoke on in previous videos, it was just disgusting for me to see other pro athletes, especially another pro boxer who suspected Ryan Garcia of being a drug cheat. Yeah, Gervonta Tank Davis, who has done interviews saying that Ryan looked like he was juicing. Ryan looked like he was on this. And he made sure that he drained the fuck out of Ryan Garcia before they fought. And he also made sure to test him vehemently, to make sure that he wasn't on any type of drugs. Now, when it comes out that he tests positive against Devin the Dream Haney, another fighter that Gervonta Tank Davis just does not like in the sport, that has a bunch of disdain for. Now that Ryan Garcia tests positive against him, you're going to stand beside him. You're going to back him. You're going to put out all type of tweets, saying that you're standing behind Ryan Garcia. It's just very distasteful, and also this is a black eye to the sport, man. This is a real black eye to the sport. Boxing has no room for performance enhancing drugs. The sport is already brutal enough. Enough fighters die in the ring already. So for you to try to enhance your ability to possibly kill another man in the ring, uncalled for, and there's no room for it in our sport. And this fight was a big event. Ryan Garcia has just been, I don't know what's wrong with dude. Dude been all over the place, seeming out of his mind at times. I don't know what's up with him. The whole lead up to this fight was just all over the place and crazy with all of his antics. And then now he put the cherry on top. He put the ostarine cherry on top, that he's juicing, taking drugs to try to defeat Devin the Dream Haney, which showed in the fight that when he touched Devin, as soon as he touched Devin, he hurt him. So that just goes to show that boy was punching with extra emphasis, with extra PED ostarine in every punch. So a lot of people was trying to run with the narrative, oh, well, Devin defense, he didn't keep that hand up to block the left hook. Okay, as I've had many conversations about this topic, my Iron Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody got a plan until you get hit, right? So no matter how professional Devin the Dream Haney is, when he felt that power, it shook him up. It shook him up. He was buzzed, and he never recovered. Devin Haney never recovered. From the first punch he was buzzed with in the very first round. But salute to Devin the Dream Haney for being a true warrior, for being a true champion, standing on real business, came in the fight at the contracted weight, came in shape, and still won a lot of those rounds, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Devin was still putting rounds in the bank against Ryan Garcia. Let's not forget that part. He still was putting rounds in the bank. So if you could take away maybe even one of the 3 knockdowns that he suffered, Devin the Dream Haney still could have won that fight, guys. He still could have won that fight, you know. So it's just the fact that he was knocked down 3 times in devastating fashion, you know, you really couldn't give it to him. But he still was boxing and still won rounds, although he was buzzed from the first round and never fully recovered. He pulled himself off of the canvas 3 times. So salute to Devin the Dream Haney for being able to get in the ring with a drug cheating, performance enhancement taking, steroid juicing taking fighter. He was still able to get in there, go the whole 12 rounds, and still show the heart of a lion, the heart of a champion. Salute to Devin the Dream Haney, man. And Devin the Dream Haney will be back stronger than ever. I'm sure that if he had any doubts in his mind about his performance and about boxing, this right here should definitely boost his ego and boost his just boost his spirit, knowing that this man had to cheat you to try to beat you. Understand? So it wasn't that you was lacking in anything that night. It's about he was on a whole lot of something that night. So yeah, man. So yeah, we gotta look and see what's gonna happen next. Ryan Garcia definitely is going to be penalized. There's going to be consequences for these actions. And I do believe that the New York Boxing Commission is not going to take it easy on Ryan Garcia, as they shouldn't. They need to hand down lengthy sentences against him for this drug cheating matter. He needs to be suspended. He needs to be fined. He needs to be banned. He needs to be either disqualified or the fight also ruled a no contest, guys. So hey, that's all I got on this, man. I'll be continuing to bring you more news as this story and others develop. Once again, guys, this is True Grit Boxing News, signing out with another video, man. Smash that like button for me, man. Support the grind, support the channel, subscribe to your boy, turn your notification bell to all so that every time I drop, you will be the first to know. And new slogan here at True Grit Boxing News: we are not boxer fans, we are boxing fans. Peace.